Today we hit up Little Havana and we ate food.
So much food!
Oh my God.
Wasn't it great?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good one. Homemade, fresh dough.
This thing is ready to just burst in my mouth.
So fresh!
You better eat that croqueta.
Oh man. This is ham and pork?
It's a work of art.
Yeah! You know, they won't leave you alone. Hey everybody, before we get to exploring, I want to thank Skillshare for sponsoring our adventure and this amazing video. If you haven't heard of Skillshare, it's an amazing community for creatives like us.
And like you.
Like you. And you can learn all sorts of things like illustration, fine art, photography, video
production,
editing, graphic design, and
But what are you most excited about?
I'm
learning?
most excited to check out the plants class.
That
Learning
sounds like
about plants.
that's a class you would take.
I'm already at the part where you pick the best plant for your environment, and if you want to try out Skillshare and become a member, click the link in our description.
Right here.
The first 1,000 people to click that link gets a free premium trial of Skillshare.
Wow, you should do it. You got nothing to lose.
What's next?
I don't know. What day are we on?
Oh!
What day are we even on?
This is October 30th.
Oh my God, we've lost count. I'm sure Chris will be like
15,
"Ding,
because
idiots,
I remember-
ding." So after we got done touring the Walking Dead town, which you'll see in another video that's posted later, we had to drive all the way to West Palm Beach. And Lucas was basically a hoss on that. He drove for 12 hours.
Yeah, he was a boss. He was like,
we drove all the way from the middle of Georgia all the way down to the southern tip of Florida, and mostly through rain the entire way. So we get all the way down to our parents' house, and Lucas and I were treated to a hot and steamy night in the RV. It rained so hard, and Lucas got flooded with water because it was so hot in there. He had it open up top. Miserable way to start Florida, but after resting, we had to get back to our journey. So we headed down to Miami to hit up Little Havana.
Yeah.
And we met up with Miami Culinary Tours with
Mirka.
Mirka was an absolutely amazing host.
She is so well-spoken, passionate, friendly, smart, and enthusiastic about what she does. She was so cool.
So we started our food tour with some Cubano coffee and a empanada.
So we are going to have a chicken empanada, very traditional. In Spain, I'll give you the ingredients, and then we're going to hit you up with the Cuban coffee.
Yes.
These are absolutely homemade, fresh dough. In the inside is going to be the chicken, but the peppers, the onions, the garlic, oregano, cumin, that is very much Spain and Cuba.
I can just tell, just from grabbing it, the plump, look at this. You can see that it's ready to explode. This thing is ready to just burst in my mouth. Look at that. Oh, just a little baby of food.
We're gonna eat this right now, okay?
This is so fresh.
I'm so mad right now.
It's so good.
I've had so many bad empanadas in California.
Oh my God.
That's why, not in Miami. Miami, we are like an empanada city. And this is what I wanted to share with you guys. You know, whenever you see an empanada on a menu here in Miami, you order it. Because it really is about the culture that you're experiencing. Look at this gorgeous top.
God.
You guys, that's when you know that it's fresh. This is beautifully done just for us, okay? So you pour it.
Oh yeah.
You pour it. There we go.
Okay, and this one's for me?
Oh, you want? Can you handle it? Go ahead.
Smells so good too.
And it's also a local product.
Mm.
Ooh. Yeah. Which is nice.
Choice.
Ooh.
So after we had our Cuban coffee and our empanada, we had at this old Havana Cuban bar in Cochina, we had a mojito, or you guys had. I don't drink myself, and this
You had a virgin mojito.
I did, and it was amazing. And they had a stick of sugar cane in it.
Yes, stick of sugar cane, fresh mint, and yours was mostly soda water.
That's true.
And in Miami, we say salud. Salud. Yeah.
So after we got done there, we headed to a little spot on the street. I mean, food after food, we had some croquetas.
Yes, croquetas. So there's just like little fried things of goodness.
Yummy.
It's like mashed potatoes with a little bit of a hard shell. Like deep fried mashed potatoes.
Do you?
Hell yeah. So after we left from the croquetas, we passed this dude who was selling peanuts on the street. And Mirko was telling us that this guy is like a staple
He's
of the community.
respected. He is a character. He's gotten awards.
Organi pina, cacahuete, manito todo $1 solamente, roast de pina.
Okay.
$1, very, very good. Thank you, $1 only.
Gracias. All right, let's try. I like the little cone too.
Gracias.
No pina, no people happy. Eat the pina, be happy.
They're fresh, they're roasty, they're toasty, they deliciosi.
That was a word she just said, deliciosi.
Go with it.
So we also headed over to another place called Party Cake Bakery.
And there are many places to get a Cubano, a Cuban sandwich, in all of South Florida. But Mirka was like, this is the place to have it.
Gotta go to
because
Party Bake.
You're having the best Cuban sandwich in the world. I'm not saying that lightly. Again, because of the things we covered. The way they roast their own pork, the Cuban bread in a bakery. So guys, dig in.
Are you ready for this? I hope you are. I'm in love.
Oh, wow.
I'm taking a mental snapshot right now. I want to remember this forever.
I'm getting full thinking about how much food we ate that day. Well, we didn't just have a Cubano there. We also had some guayaba.
Yes, pastelitos y guayaba y queso, my favorite. So
Amazing.
pastelitos just means little pastries. And what's amazing is the layers of pastry shatter when you bite into it. So it's just like, it's such a mess, but it's so crunchy, good mess.
After that, we headed over to this fruteria.
Yeah.
Which was really cool. And you could tell that this is probably a family-run operation
Yeah.
for years and years and years, selling some of the best fresh fruit.
Right.
She was just handing me fruit. Like,
Yes.
eat this.
Yes.
Okay, if you put fresh fruit in my face, I will eat it. So after that, we headed over, we crossed the street, we started going back the other direction, heading back. You know, it's been a long tour at this point. We've eaten a lot of food. So we're gonna do some exercise now, get some walking in, talk a lot about the area.
Yeah.
She shared with us a lot of history, but then we stopped at the Havana Classic Cigar Shop, and we met Roberto.
Yes, Roberto was so amazing.
Wow.
I didn't realize how big the natural leaf was.
The tobacco leaf.
To roll the cigars. It's just one huge leaf, and seeing his technique and his pride, you could see he was just smiling at himself. He was so proud to be there.
Took a lot of pride in what he was doing. It was really amazing to see.
You know, you have to really love what you do. And in this case, you know, I've been told by all the rollers that I know, everything has, if they're not happy, that cigar's not gonna be happy.
Oh.
So you see, I always see a roller, I'm like, I don't know if I want to smoke that, you know? You want to see that they have the passion and love and respect for the actual, for the art form.
But then to end out our trip, we went to Azucar ice cream, which Azucar, is that just sugar?
Azucar means sugar, yes. You're
See,
learning.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
And luckily for me, they had some vegan flavors.
Yes,
so
and
I was
what
able to enjoy.
What I love about that place was she took her heritage and she put it into the ice cream. So there was a very famous flavor that has Maria cookies crushed into the ice cream. So almost putting all her cultural heritage into a piece of food. I love that. I love storytelling through food.
But here, you know, so it's a very much a Miami flavor.
Oh, it's like fluffy.
Yeah.
This was one of my favorite days on the entire trip in terms of food. We had a lot of really, really good food on our trip, but this was just consistently good food after good food after good food.
We did not have one bad bite.
Not at all. So thank you guys so much for joining us on our tour of Little Havana today. Thank you, Miami Culinary Tours and Mirka.
And Mirka. If you enjoyed the video, please hit subscribe, turn on that bell notification, and leave a comment about what favorite food you enjoyed from the video. It's not like you can eat it, but what food would you like to eat from the video?
Yeah, what was your favorite part? What do you want to put in your mouth? Make sure to join us on our next video if you've ever wanted to see a middle-aged man struggle to put on a mermaid tail. Because I do. Mermaid school!
Yeah! Woo! Yeah!